TheMetalReview.com.
This is the Metal Review. We're here backstage at Trivium, about to play South Africa for the first time. Guys, it's been about a year since your last album. Tell us what touring cycles will be like.
Bringing us to new places, playing South Africa for the first time. Before this, Australia, Europe, UK, just really kind of getting started this year with all the touring. We got a lot going on.
Yeah, and to that degree, have you guys been playing around with some new material, some B-sides, anything that we can expect new soon?
Yeah, we play like 4 songs in a new set. Try to classics too.
Awesome, so we can expect something from the entire Trivium.
There's definitely some things missing, but we only have an hour set, you know. We've been talking about it because it's really hard to balance the songs people expect and the songs, you know, maybe the couple of rarities here and there. An hour is really tough, but we do our best.
So you guys played Cape Town last night, South Africa, your first show. How was it?
That's pretty much where our expectations were.
I always love asking that, yeah. What was your knowledge or your experience of South Africa?
I mean, the knowledge is basic stuff that I learned maybe in school, or things you see on National Geographic. Very, very, I guess maybe the basics, but to actually come here to meet people, you know, especially having people that can take you around and explain stuff and, you know, give you their insight on things, because obviously what we learn in America might have a different spin on it, so that's one thing that I really appreciate about here.
It's always great when bands like you come around and spread the word. So South Africa's got a really kick-ass metal scene, you know. Have you guys been following any of the local bands?
Honestly, last night, the band that played before us on our stage, we met them at Bourke. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but we met them. I think we had told them that we were coming down to play RAMFest. We played it on. It's awesome, you know. I've only known a couple of things that have come out of South Africa, so hopefully more bands can come out, especially metal bands, represent it.
You guys have been around the block for a long time, obviously well established, and to that degree, I always ask anything that you guys can give us advice for young up-and-coming bands.
Be willing to put in the time and effort, not expect it to be easy and come quickly. Enjoy it, enjoy the process. You know, you don't want to get there too quickly and then be over your head. Everything you learn along the way helps you grow, even as a local band.
Absolutely, yeah. Guys, in terms of new media, you know, there's a lot of guys that love streaming media, and then there's a lot of guys that like old school, like vinyl. Vinyl's made a huge comeback, you know. Where do you guys see yourself fitting?
Well, I like vinyl too, but it's never going to replace streaming. I think that's going to be the future. I mean, it's here now, it's going to get better. I think it seems like, you know, obviously a lot of different services are popping up, but there'll be one major one probably. And I think it's a great deal for people that want to listen to any kind of music at any moment. And once all the restrictions of like how many songs you can take off Spotify, put on your phone, are gone, I think it's going to be amazing. I mean, we're kind of at the beginning of the new music industry, so the new wave industry.
Yeah. Matt made some interesting comments last year about the camaraderie, about have you guys found that it's sort of sparked quite a lot of debate around the metal community?
Camaraderie?
Yeah, camaraderie, like sort of kids should pick up bands, instruments and start playing big metal, you know. Not enough bands playing metal these days.
I mean, you gotta be passionate about it. I'd rather, if you're not into it, not pick up the instrument you want, but if you're not into like the music you're making, don't do it because you have to, because it's cool to do it, do it because you love it. I mean, that's why we're all in it. It wasn't
cool at the time, yeah.
In our schools, I mean, there was no one really listening to metal. I mean, fast forward a couple of years after high school, there's like an explosion in metal bands, especially from America. And we were lucky to be a part of that wave of bands that came out. But yeah, do it if you love it, and do it for the right reasons. That's what metal's about.
I would love to know, what are you guys listening to at the moment? What do you see as great up-and-coming bands to watch out for?
I got the new Disruption. Disruption is a band from Sweden.
Yes.
This is only their second album, but like up-and-coming, like awesome demo bands.
Okay.
That's what I've been listening to.
For bands that we've toured with, I think Battlecross is a great band. They're all phenomenal players. They just got great new drummer, Shannon, who was in Black Dahlia Murder. He's now playing for them. See musicians, Ponteberry Body, great guys, really heavy band. After the Burial, there's so many good bands out there now doing different things.
Yeah.
I really appreciate when a band just has something unique about them. And the musicianship is off the charts with bands now. So it's exciting to see where things are going.
And Tommy, in terms of your repertoire of records, what stands out still today as the band's favorite song?
I mean, it's tough, but I think like
Maybe favorite song in the set now.
I can imagine it's seasonal with the touring cycles. But
yeah, I mean, it kind of changes. There's definitely songs that we like to play more that aren't as popular, but I think a lot of the music that we put in there, the bigger singles, I mean, a song like Pull Harder or a song like Get Waves, different eras of the band, but they both stand up well live. A lot of the Shogun material, Down to the Sky Throws, obviously. We played Shogun finally for the first time, last couple tours. We had longer sets and probably played here, but it's fun to see that music we made 5-6 years ago is becoming more respected and more loved. I think it's grown. That's amazing.
And the flip side of that question, I got to ask, what do you think is the one that's going to get the crowd going the most tonight?
Honestly, In Waves is usually one of the biggest.
I suppose that was the one last night as well.
Yeah, for years, Pull Harder was always the obvious closing song. I definitely think In Waves is become a contender to possibly take that throne, but they're both really great songs. They both represent different eras of the band. And I think, when you make a song that connects with people, as long as they keep coming to see you,
Tommy, guys, the writing process, when you go and make your magic, is there like always a set formula each album? You try and take a different each album?
It changes every time. You're kind of always trying to improve upon it, and you also have to work within the circumstances you're in. Like, we're always touring, so that's a big factor in writing. And the days of taking a couple years off, unless you're told you can take 10 years off to make an album and everyone will be waiting there. It's not realistic for a band like us, so that we keep that in mind. But it's important in our minds. It's important in our minds to do it like a real band, to write together. Sometimes
keep pushing yourself. How do you keep doing that each album?
Never settle for doing the same thing or doing it the same way at least. That's why we put out new albums. If one album was the best it was going to be, then we would have stopped. You got to take risks. I think it's scary for bands, because especially when you're starting to get success, you don't want to change things because it's working. I don't know, we've kind of been daring since the beginning. We did a Senate scene and followed up with Crusade, which is quite a departure, I don't know, we've just kind of been like, we're going to go into every record, we're just going to kind of do everything what we want to do, and, luckily for us, our fans are into that. They like that we surprise them with things, and every now and then it really works. We get a song like In Waves, which is really was left field for us.
Well, we as respectful to have you as we're happy to be here, so we look forward to seeing you. With that, last words, thank you guys. We really look forward to seeing you on stage shortly. Enjoy your rest of your time in South Africa. Hope you had a bit of time to see the wildlife. Savor a bit of the wines and that.
Yeah, the wine was great.
Guys, so this is David signing off for the Metal Review with Trivium.
Thank you.
Rock on.
The Metal Review.com